just as of yesterday, I guess semi-breaking news on the US effort to get out of this war. There was the bipartisan legislation that would have ended our involvement in the Saudi war on Yemen, and that was just vetoed by Donald Trump, his second veto ever. Were you at all surprised that he deployed the veto in this case?
Not surprised at all. And the reason is that that's not only consistent with Trump's unusually close relationship with the Saudis, but it's consistent with decades of American lawyering designed to protect presidential power, right? To take it back one step, the War Powers Resolution was passed in the Vietnam era in reacting to Nixon and Kissinger's secret bombing campaigns of Cambodia and Laos, which were unauthorized. And no president since has really wanted to acknowledge it as constitutional because it would curtail their ability to do things like that, right? This is the first time it's really been tested in 50 years, and President Trump doesn't want to give ground to congressional oversight. So yeah, it's certainly something that Trump would do, but it's something that I think a lot of presidents would do.
And I'm guessing based on the numbers of Republicans in the Senate and the House that initially supported that resolution, it doesn't look like it's likely that Congress will actually be able to override that veto, correct?
No, I don't want to get ahead of that, but I don't think it's quite there.
And so I always want to make sure that when we talk about these issues, we don't get too into the weeds. You've been reporting on Yemen. You've got this new information. What do people that might not be following this story very much, what do they need to know about the current situation in Yemen, the actual humanitarian situation on the ground?
I mean, it's difficult to even describe, right? You've got a country of roughly 30 million people. And according to the UN, more than 10 million of them are facing possible imminent starvation. It's a country that is heavily dependent on imports for food and medicine, and both the Saudi coalition and the Houthis are slowing the flow of aid and commercial goods into the country. It's a recipe for a horrific humanitarian situation, and that's exactly what's happened. It's a predictable result of the war fighting strategy that the US is helping to support. It's no surprise. They've got a massive cholera outbreak. It's no surprise because the Saudis bombed wastewater treatment plants. Yeah. And this is the type of behavior the US has been enabling.
Yeah. Well, Alex Emmons, reporter for The Intercept, I want to thank you again for joining us on the Damage Report.
Yeah, happy to be with you.
Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.